Hello, this is Jack Hopman, and today at August 13 is a big day for all of us. 9 months I have worked on something what I think is the best lead generation client getting tool at the moment available, and I think there's a lot of people, you guys are the first time on this call, so please put it in the chat box if you have been on the call, yes, and if you not have been on this call, no. So let's see how many people are new. I see a mix of yes and no. So I see a lot of no coming in now. So I think a little bit more than half of you guys are more than half are first time here, and of course a lot of now I recognize. So with that said, let me quick introduce myself. My name is Jack Hopman. I am 49 years old and have been online offline marketing since 2009, and I currently manage about 50 clients, more than that, and I've managed more than 1.1 million in Google AdWords. So those are all real numbers. So helping local business making money is my specialty. The thing where I always struggled was to get those clients, and I partnered up actually in 2009, and this is new for everybody. And do you see everybody see my new screen? So I partnered up in 2009 with my business partner, but became a very good friend, is Erik Linders. And you know, he's the guy who has followed university, is very good in math and all, is a wizard in your terms. And he has more than 30 years of experience in software programming. So we formed a partnership in 2009. That is for all you guys new, also for my current members. But I work very close together with my partner, Erik Linders, who does all the software part for desktop applications. And he's more the creator of the tool what we are going to discuss today. So I do the local internet marketing. I have the contact with the businesses. I know which tools are needed, what needs to be created, but actually my partner Erik Linders has all the brains to make that happen. Okay, so what are we going to cover today? This is how to get a new client, which client to target, and then the best tool ever. So with that agenda, any questions so far? Okay, so it looks like we are good. So today, I might have said that before, a day has only 24 hours. A week has about 158 hours, I believe. So the thing where we are limited on is time. So what you want to do is you want to use your time as good as possible. And actually you need to use your time as good as possible to be successful. Because there are so many businesses around which might need your help, but a lot of businesses are either starting up, or they are struggling, or you know, they are not making a lot of money, they are just break even, and they don't have an internet marketing budget. Okay, so it is much easier to work with a business and to do the internet marketing for than for business who have an internet marketing budget, who have the servers in place, who has a good ratio between sales and costs, so they are able to spend money. Does everybody get this point? Because that is the base of everything. Once you get that, everything will follow. So type in a yes or no if you got that point, because that is the heart of which client to approach. Okay, I see only yeses. Okay, so once you make that switch in your thinking, you now, so because I make that mistake, okay, I have helped businesses who just opened because I like them, you know, they for some reason we came in contact, they just opened, they needed help, okay, and I was able to help them. But every time $100 was a lot of money for them because they didn't break even, they even lost money. So that is not a good position in the, it's, you want to help business who are actually making money, have a service in place, have a good profit cost, sales cost ratio, so you have something to spend on. So Gina, I will come back in a little bit which specific client you want to target, but first you need to understand that you want to help business who have an internet marketing budget already, who has the service in place, and that is the base. If you get that thinking set right, then you understand which business to target, and also you understand what Lead Finder Jack for you does. Okay, so let me show you Lead Finder Jack. Okay, when you open, okay, I have to switch the screen now. Does everybody see Lead Finder Jack now? Is it coming up? Okay, so what does Lead Finder Jack do for you guys? Okay, Lead Finder Jack finds businesses who are using Google AdWords, and I found out that businesses who use Google AdWords, they have a marketing budget, they have the service in place, they are not that struggling. Okay, they still can struggling, but they have a budget, okay, where you can tap in. Okay, so on top of that, what Lead Finder Jack does, it discovers where they are failing on. Okay, because, or maybe they are not failing on, but it's something where you can add value to it. Okay, those businesses, they get it. Okay, when you can add value where they are not perfect, they are willing to invest because they know an internet marketing client works, otherwise they wouldn't spend. So what Lead Finder Jack does, it looks if they are ranking for the keyword they are bid on. If you are in SEO and you are good in it, because those businesses, they don't have time. Okay, if they might do the AdWords by themselves or they sort it out, but SEO is something in another step. Okay, so if you find out which keywords they are bidding on and you think you can rank for that, okay, you have a winner. Okay, there is where, because they already have a budget for that keyword. Okay, so everybody gets also that social marketing is very important. You need a good social presence because 75% of a buying decision is based on what they read online on a review. Okay, so Mark, please remind me with that question at the end a little bit. So so you want so if you are in social marketing, because that's a specialty on itself, Lead Finder Jack will find out if they have if they have social links on their website, and if they don't, this is a miss in their internet work. So you can offer that. It will find bad reviews, okay? So if reputation marketing is really hot, no one likes bad reviews, okay? And nowadays, if you have no reviews, it's even worse, because people are checking out that business, and if they don't have any review, so for example, if you go to Amazon and you're checking out the product, what are you thinking? If it does it have any review? You think, is it new? Should I take that risk? So that is how you want to judge, okay? If it's bad reviews, you know, you also don't like it. So if you find a bad review and you are in reputation marketing, you have a winner, okay? So you know how to fix it. Then one big thing what I really like is if the website where they are marketing has a mobile version, because mobile is becoming more and more important. I don't think I have an exact percentage, but it's between the 50 and 75% that people are searching on an iPad or mobile phone for a service. If they don't have a mobile friendly website, you know, and another business has, what is the searcher thinking? This one is much more professional. I found the information much better, so I'm going to make a phone call, okay? So local business get that point, okay? So if you have, and that is not hard, okay? It is not hard to create a mobile website if you have a good tool. Okay, so Gary, can you ask me the same question a little bit on the end? So then the last thing what Lead Finder Jack filter out for you is, one second, let me close my the last thing what Lead Finder Jack does for you is see if the keyword where you are searching for has an ad or is in places or organic, okay, or inorganic. So that helps you to understand where they are with the keywords and where you can help them, because if the keyword is in AdWords but not in places, you can help them to offer Google Places, which is actually very important. Okay, so if you are good in that, so then it's easy for you to get a client. Does everybody get that? So what you actually want to get, you need to get a foot in the door. It doesn't need to be that you need to be a specialist in something and do nothing else. No, you want to be positioned as yourself. You are the marketing expert for the company. But you need to have a handshake. You need to have a foot in the door with, okay, I can fix that for you. And by the way, this is what I'm doing for you guys, okay? What I can do for you guys. So you get, when you making a friendly mobile website, you speak with the business owners, you do a good job, you probably get $500. But from that point, you can offer all other services, okay? So because you build up your trust. Does everybody get that point? Because I think that is important, okay? Once you know, okay, this is my niche, okay? For example, plumber, okay? I know how to create quick a mobile website, okay? I know I can find out which companies plumbers companies don't have a mobile website, okay? Now I'm going to contact them, and once they respond, I'm able to create that mobile website very quickly. And now, because I have spoken with the business owner for the credit card, I can do other marketing to generate more sales for them. Jack, so the initial search is from Google and those people are running ads. Correct. In principle, yes. But you have options, okay? So in search you have an option to Google AdWords, which I like the most, but you also can select Google Places and natural search. So you have an option, but I like Google AdWords the best. You see the best results with that. But if you target a niche which they don't do Google AdWords and you think they should, you can play it the other way around. You can say, hey, I know I'm good in Google AdWords. I know you don't do it. Let's run a campaign and generate some phone calls. Okay, so what I covered so far is the filter option. The filter options to offer your service, okay? So I'm going to go quickly to the software to see some settings and features, but I think the most important part you get is which clients to offer, how to filter out your service and offer them, okay? So you can create a campaign or modify one, and then you can enter your keywords, okay? So if you, for example, car repair, you can also, or auto repair, you can also do car repair as keyword, okay? And add that keyword. And okay, now the keyword is added, and you also can add the location which you want to target, and you can select the country, okay? And then you press save. Then you go to search, and then you have the option to click to only search at ads and places or organic. So it's a little bit depending which niche you after are. If you are in a niche which is already established, so you probably find enough business with doing Google AdWords. If there's a niche which you are targeted with, don't run a lot of ads, but you want to run ads for them, then you can select places, okay? You can upload manual domains. So if you have another program where you got those domains from, you can enter those here. So this is the full-blown Pro version, what you guys see here. So on the sales page you see all this, the light and the Pro version, so I don't have it in front of me. So those are the settings, and then you press on search, and we also created that you can go directly to see which keywords you have used for that campaign, okay? So you can see that is the campaign and those are my keywords, so that is very handy. And then when you press search, it uses those keywords in google.com for the States. It finds those, if you only have selected ads, it finds those ads, and it's going to check all the information for that business, okay? So that is how Lead Finder Jack got that information. So there was one question. I use a lot of one of you guys. I use other software to find email addresses. So the answer to that is this software has been tested by 75 beta testers, and several have said the quality of the email address is much better than the softwares they have been using. Several have said I have used 3 other software programs and this is by far the most accurate. So that is what I can say. If the website has an email address, we will find it. It is only AdWords, not Yellow Pages at this point, okay? So I believe that AdWords, if you can find a business in AdWords, is much more valuable than Yellow Pages, because Yellow Pages you can show actually your business for free, So I'm not sure if they have a marketing budget. Uh, 100 pages of one website. So it count maximum 100, and it find 100 sub-pages of that domain. Okay, so that is how the search works. It runs in the background, so there's no work involved for you. So the next step is creating an email. Okay, if in the Pro version we have a couple of high converting email templates. So that is what you want to use if you, for example, if you do I forgot which one, social local search. So if you do SEO, you can modify, and then you put a subject in it, and then you see all those tokens which get used to personalize that email. Okay, and then you list which keyword are used or which you want to offer for that niche. You put your phone number in it, and those tokens get from the user data, or you can change it directly here in this template. So now this is how you create a nice looking template. We use local search, and we put them in the autoresponder. Okay, and then you said I also want an email sent. The second email is sent. I want the third email sent. I said I don't want it 5 days. I want it in 3 days. So you change that in 3. Okay. So now, and you press save. So what will happen now? One second. What will happen now? The emails get sent on the directly when you send the email. Then after 3 days, the second email gets sent, and after 5 days, the other email is sent. Is there a list of templates in the Pro version? Yes, there is, and we are still adding for the mobile version. For example, is coming in the next update. So I got a very good mobile template from somebody who is actually a creator of a mobile creator software, and he's very successful with it. Do we have to create a special Gmail account to send those emails? You don't need to use a special. In the settings, you need to enter an email profile. You don't want to abuse it, so that is why I think we should not send more than 100 per day. And I think if you send 100 per day, you should have a couple of sponsors, so that should be enough. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate your comments. Can we use SMT? Yes, you can. So it's if you can use any email account which you use. Some use SendGrid, so it's all up to you. SendGrid, I think, has a free version for couple of I think it's limit. I don't know what the limit is, but it's pretty good. So can we track opening? Not at this point, but this is something we're going to add, that you can track opening. So I got a question. Can we? So let me open Dentist. I got a question. Can we add multiple keywords? And yes, you can. So I don't know, Dentist 2, for example, add as a keyword, and that keyword get added, and you can also remove that selected keyword. At least it's in the pro version. So how do you select which leads to send emails to? Okay, Carrie, this is actually a very nice, good question. Depending, so first of all, you need to be related to that niche, and some of your guys may not that experience in Google AdWords, okay? And know what kind of keywords those business are bidding on. So in the pro version, we implemented select your niche button, and here you will see predefined niches, which I know they are very well. You select them and you press OK, and see what happened. The keywords get automatically filled out for you. So you only have to enter the city, give the name, and you save it, and you're done. So with that, I know, wow, I know. This is something that on itself is so much valuable, because not everybody has a keyword knowledge, and I'm still, as time goes by, I'm adding more niches here. So if you select your niche which you want to target, and I know all those niches are good niches to target, then you select that niche and the keyword get automatically filled out. We at this point we fill out the niches. This is on our database, on our server, so we do that. I got that question actually from somebody else. Can we add also niches? And at this point, no, but we might be able to do that. So that is something we can consider. That is, you saw duplicate niches, yes, and that is an. I entered them last 2 days ago, and I make some errors, so they will not be duplicate. Can we add keywords to active? Can we add keywords to active niches? No, you cannot at this point. What is the token to display the company's domain in them? That is coming in the next update. The token for the URL, that's coming in the next update. Do you have to put the city and state for? If you do the city and state, it's more accurate, so you will have more accurate results. If we can pick niches, can we just add our own keywords? Yes, you can. Yes. So if this is your keywords list, and you say I want another keyword, mine keyword, and I press add, and then that keyword is added. Do we have to use proxy? No, you don't need to use proxy. How this works is if you go to settings, doesn't wait time, each 20 seconds plus with a random from 10 seconds it does a search, and with that wait, rarely Google will block your search. It is possible, then you get a pop-up window and you press OK, but you don't get that many stopping. Can I install this on my laptop as well as on the desktop? Would that be the 2 installs? Yes, the Pro version has 2 installs with the same email address. So your license is logged down with the email address, and you can install it on 2 computers. Okay, if you want to do it on a 3rd computer, it will not work anymore. Does the pool business owner? Yes, if the business owner known on Google Plus, we will get that. How many niches are in the Pro version? At the moment 12, but as time goes by I will add more. Also now we are on the setting screen. There's a pre-select country selection. more of your guys type in the country if you are not in the United States at the moment. If you are not in the United States, click in enter your country: Canada, Australia, Australia, Panama, Canada. Okay, do we have more countries? Australia, oh, we have a lot of Australia, Canada, United Kingdom. Okay, so what you guys want to do is you want to go to settings and select on pre-select countries, and here you can select any country Google has a search engine for. Okay, so I heard Australia, I didn't hear that, I heard Canada, where are you, United Kingdom, United Kingdom and United States. Do I miss any country now? Panama, okay, yeah, sorry. Panama. Do I have every country now from all the people on this call? Okay, so now I press OK. I go to, and there's one more thing, you know, I want that Panama is my default country, okay? So now I go to campaigns, I create a new one, and voila, Panama is my default country, and I can select any country which I just have selected. Okay, this is where I want to target, this is where I want to market. So that is how the country setting works. So you don't see a big list here, you just see, you know, a few countries which you easily can select. Yeah, that option for country selection is only in the Pro version. Can you add hyperlinks to the email template from the business? Yes, we will do. That's, I think, what you mean, correct? So what we also going to add is a custom field. So if you go to company, so what if you go to company, we will add here a custom field which you can enter a website or whatever, and that custom field can be used in an email template. I have the Pro and it only has 2 niches. Yeah, we will add more niches as email template or in the you mean here? Dale, is it only showing 2 niches here? Okay. Not sure why that is. I think because I'm not sure, so maybe you want to check your version, or otherwise it will get updated with the next version. So and otherwise send a support ticket and I will check it for you out. Is there a mobile app template and only PC? So is there a mobile app template? In the next update there is. Okay, I already have created that and it will get installed in the next update. So when we release the next update, you will see a pop-up window on the campaign tab. You go to settings and there will be an do you want to install the next update? Very easy. Everything goes on the background. What is involved in adding an other niche? You can create any campaign you want. The niche is what I showed to you is predefined by us with the keywords and everything. So it's very easy and handy for you guys to enter those keywords for a certain niche. But you can also create a campaign and add your own keywords. So there's a tutorials on the web on the membership side, and there's tutorials here, which I need to change a little bit the format of the videos, which you can listen to each video. Okay? Can we add our own niches? Not now at the moment, but you are the third person who asked, so probably we need to implement that. I got a question in the beginning about I forgot a little bit about the question, but it came down to I have used other lead generating software, and the accuracy of judging if that website has a mobile version is not that high. And you are correct with that answer. And that is because nowadays the WordPress sites have mobile responsive. They don't change from URL. They just change the look and feel. So with that, we had an accuracy of 75% a week ago, okay, and that was not bad compared to other software programs. But I found out from the big internet marks who promoted Lead Finder Jack is say, hey, my members likes to offer mobile website. So I felt inspired to increase that 75% to nearly 100%, okay? Guys still seeing my screen? So what we did is, you will see, we created on the back end a software program which simulates a browser in real world to look at the website, okay? So that's not like a machine or whatever software program, a real browser, okay? With that, our accuracy is nearly 100%, okay? So if you see here a mobile website, no or yes, that is nearly 100% accurate. So Peter, run it again. If you go to settings, you should have the version 1133, and it should say extended mobile website detect, status available, and run it again. You will find out that now the accuracy is high. We work very hard on that. And if you have a URL which you think is not correct, send it to the support desk, to support@leadfinderjack.com, and we will take a look at it. Okay? What does the social media section, fellas, if the Facebook, Twitter, or filter social accounts are receiving a lot of activity? So, Lead Finder Jack checks if a mobile website, if the business website has social links. If they don't have social links, that means they are not actively involved in social marketing, which is important. And if that is a service you want to offer, you can contact those businesses and let them know that you can help them with that. Bob, I miss you under keyword. I miss you first part of the question, I think. So let's see if I have covered most of you guys' question. How can I run this software on my Mac? You need an emulator for that, and send me support tickets. There are 4 or 5 different I know, which works great. What does 00 or 10 on a keyword? Campaigns, modify. Is it on the search? Page 2 is, I don't know, Bob, where you are referring to. Here? How many searches on a day can the software produce and need to use box? It can do, you can search it for the whole day if you want, but we have limit 100 emails per campaign, because we don't want that it get abused. Is there an email template preload for plumbers? You have to think a little bit different. It's not that you send a specific email for a category. You want to send a specific email for a service, like missing keyword or SEO, reputation, reviews, mobile. So that is how you want to think, and then you just go to emails templates. You find, for example, local search, and you can modify that with a little bit with your niche. Insert to here, you change that niche to plumber, and then you have your email done. Does Lead Finder OTO offer contracts for service? So Lead Finder Jack OTO is so Lead Finder Jack will have business contact you, but I noticed that you guys are struggling with how to convert to a paying client. So we go from A to Z to make sure that you get successful to get clients, not only to contact them, but what to say when they respond, how to convert them, what to offer and what not. We go over which niches you have to they are the best to target, which cities. So from A to Z, you get a training from A to Z to get a paying client. And that is my goal with this. Not only to contact them, but also if they contact them, what to say and what not to say. And which niches are the best to target. So, and which I can help you with keywords you should use. So there's a lot of around that to make you successful. Can we still get the OTO? Yes, you can. In the membership side, so let me, if I cannot put the link here, and I think, let's see, if I still have that. In the membership side, there is the OTO links. Can we? Let's see, who did ask that? Okay. When does the OTO training start? We are ready. I said you should have received a webinar sign up. It's on Wednesday, I believe. Not this Wednesday, but following week or so. My settings and template buttons are not the same as yours. I paid for the. Yes, the settings and I create also my own email templates. You are not limited to. them which we provide. So, and I test all of the other things out. So that's probably why the screen looks a little bit different. Is the audio the pro version? If not, with is the audio. Now, in the front end, you have the selection if you want to order the light version or the pro version. Then you get the tool. Okay. Now those businesses are contacting you because you target those. They are missing on something, but now you need saying the right words and doing the right steps to convert them to a paying client. That is the OTO. Is this available to the Jada members of Tracker Jack? Is this a special offer? Yes, the OTO is a special offer. That's only for Lead Finder Jack OTO members. Can you add attachments to the emails? You can upload an image if that is your question. Can you add? Are those webinars being recorded from the OTO training? Yes. Is this similar to Fritz training you do for lead? It's Fritz is part of it. It's much more complete. So I might invite Fritz to do role plays. I think that you guys really like that, but there's much more to it. I didn't get a registration link for the webinar. Okay, can they add it to this members area? Yes, I will. So thanks, Bob. I really like. So I will do more role plays with Fritz also in the Lead Finder Jack masterclass. How much is the software plus for the audio? The Lite is, I believe, 17. The Pro is 37, and the OTO is on dime sale. I don't know. It started on 47, so I don't know what it's currently doing. Ricardo, when will the recorded OTO be available, Pro members? The replay is next day when we do the webinar. I'm getting an error page has stopped working. So what does that mean? Just send in support ticket and my programmer will look it up for you. Just get Lead Finder Jack today. Love it. Thank you, Barbara. Now do I now have to? How do I know I have the Pro version? Let's see. I don't know where we specified to show. Or if you go to settings and you go to license, it shows the type. If you have the light version, it will give you the option to upgrade to the Pro version. But if it is a little bit more than the difference on the front cell. So if you are thinking I need country setting, I don't think I hardly see people buying the light version anyway. Okay, Jack, could address this. When is the right time? Have Lead Tracker Jack but haven't done anything with it. Do you have give my credit card details to go? Yeah, so correct, send me a support ticket and I will contact you whatever what you need. For review, will it actually show the reviews and where? Yes. The reviews will get stored, and you can also in the email. So that is what I like. So if you go to an email and modify it, you see those tokens where bad review, and you insert that token in the email. It will use that bad review in the email. Is there a logo size that is? Yeah, there is a. Don't use it too big one. Just a small logo. We haven't specified the size. We are going to do that. where is the audio? Where is the audio? What? Let me put that. If you go to the membership site, you see the link. So let me ask who's on this call who haven't bought Lead Finder Jack yet, and any reason why? I like to understand. Me, Rhonda, just purchased today. Yes, it got released today, Margaret. Me, but will be. I plan to. Owen, me, and I have Lead Kahuna and PPC. Yes, I haven't, but not yet. I want, if we want to mail the Let's Do You, I haven't purchased because a week ago I purchased Mobile Regenerate. Okay, yeah. I haven't used Mobile Regenerate. I know. I don't know exactly how. Can you explain me Mobile Regenerate? Is it also going after Google AdWords ad, Trevor? No, and I think they missed the point. They don't do. That is the difference, okay? That's what I think. They don't have real customers. They don't have just ideas. Yeah, the OTO's on dime sale. Considering it, considering especially if you can get me more emails. It's yes. From the beta users, I got the feedback that the amount of emails is much higher than they used to go. So I don't want to call out names, but I know they are very pleased with the amount of emails relative to other software programs. How do I modify a company by adding an email? So if you go to campaigns, go to modify, and here are all your email templates. You select the one you want to put in the autoresponder and you put them in the sequence. Yes. So if your niche is Facebook marketing, you need, so basically all what you learn about internet marketing does not make that much sense if you don't have paying clients, okay? So you need a way to find paying clients. Lead Finder Jack will help you with that, and I think more than any tool out there. Yes, if you enter another domain name from an will it tell if they use AdWords? Yes, it will. So here you can select if they use AdWords or not on the filter. If you add a third-party domain name, it will tell if they use PPC. What about improving other PPC campaigns for email templates? Yeah, it's like something what we can add, I think. So an email template for PPC. I do a lot of PPC, so I know a little bit what to say. So I think, does that answer your question, Valerie? What about improving other PPC campaigns for email? Yes. What is the auto select email feature? Oh, yes. So once you get all those results, and there are multiple emails addresses for a business, some emails are better than others. So what the software does for you is select the most logical email address which you have the success that they respond to it. So if you do auto select email address, you see that contact us got selected above all of those email addresses, because contact us, they are used to get emails. So people look for the reviews most time on Google+, so that's why we got those from. We might get other reviews in the future. So this is just more or less version 1. Today signed up a lot of users, so I'm sure I got a lot of feedback, and we will add features over time. So this is just the start of the #1 lead finder tool. If business has a contact form only for is, so if the lead finder Jack is pretty successful to find an email, but it cannot fill out a form on a web page. So the success rate is about 50% at average. In the campaign tab, what we go to after the search, show social media, mobile, etc. I don't see it while it's doing the search. So now the search is done. So now for that James, for this campaign, we select that campaign, the results get shown, and now let's say I want to offer my mobile service, creating mobile service. I said I want to select only this who do not have a mobile website, and now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 with an email address. Now I can modify that, select my email for creating a mobile website. I press save, and now depending on the live mode, I can send in emails to start a campaign and send them an email. That is how simple it is, very targeted. How accurate is it? Accuracy is more or less how logic get the email selected. We think it is logic, so if you find it was not logic, send us a support ticket, but we think it is the most logical way which we came up with. But you can always show all emails, and you can also always handpick it. Is the email address from their website? Yes. So for those who were requesting the link, let me put them in. Why not get email addresses for Whois? Okay, you can, but we don't have automated, because this is something what you don't want to get problems with. But if you say this, let's see, do we have a company that don't have an email address? Okay, we don't, but let's click on this one. Click on the I. Go to the company detail information, and there is a Whois button, and if you click on this button, it will get, if it is not protected, the Whois email address too. That is how we implement it. So we didn't want to automate that function, but if you do it this way, you will get the Whois email address too. And this is what you might want to do if the email address is not found on the website. Okay. Does your email prevent from sending duplicates? If you only select one email address from a business, there's only one email. I'm only able to type out new emails from scratch. Is there a way to load a text. Yes, you can. You want to do a text file, not HTML, because if you do create, this is an HTML template, so you can copy and paste the text file and then do the, let's say, you want this bold, you do the formatting. Can we edit the company information as? Yes, you can. So if you go to back and you say, okay, I want this again, and I said the zip code is missing, so let me enter the zip code. You can enter the zip code. And the beauty from this is also there's a note box here, so if you want to do some, so after you send out an email and the business has not responded, you can call that business and make some notes in this. So you can use it also as your contact management system. Are the updates in the program automatically? Yes. They get automatically downloaded on the background. You get a pop-up and you can install the update. Very, very nice. You have thought of everything. Actually, Mike, I need to give credit to the 75 beta testers because they came up with a lot of ideas and usage. So my idea was to target those AdWords companies, but how the program has been developed, the 75 beta testers need to get that credit. Is there any way to see if and when the emails are opened? Not yet, but we will add that. I bought offline prospector kinds similar to yours. Do I still need yours? The answer is, does offline prospector go after Google AdWords? And that is what you want. How much data is stored? How much data is stored? I lost that question. Or do we need to export data? I don't know. You don't need to do any. Everything is included. Also the email system. This is really an excellent product. Thanks, Philip. Jack, when will our next update be released? Jack, when will your next update be released? We haven't scheduled yet. We are today. We are middle of the release and see if there are any issues and collect those, and then we will do the update. For us, an update for the software program is just a couple of hours to. So that's. But we don't want to do too many updates now. But probably, I don't know. I can't set a time, but it will be soon. Do the leads get saved in the software, or can we export them? You can export them, but the export function hasn't been. How do you call that? I don't like the export function at the moment. There's an export function, but it has too much data. We will improve that. So this is coming up. You can do it now, but we will improve it. Can you get the developer to take off the lead finder jack of the first line to give the title a bit more viewing screen? The blue bar has the name and the link can be added to product of. So I will make a screenshot and read it later. You get 5 to save files with incomplete information. It's not incomplete, but my program is a mad person, okay? He can combine 3D things and we are more 2D or 1D thinking. So we will improve that. Thank you for making it reasonable to purchase. The best program to come out of the year is takes away virtual everything object to taking action. Couldn't be easier. Yes, Mike, and this is a promotion price, okay? So this will go up $90-$70. So this is a very special price. Yes, kudos for the pricing. You get way more than what you pay for. Yes, that's if you compare to other software programs, for sure. The live masterclass, I meant not advanced. The live masterclass is actually 4 training webinars. It's not one. Those are 4 training webinars because I feel, and I got that feedback, you guys buying products and information, but bottom line, you don't have clients, and bottom line, you need clients. So I'm going to educate you which niche to target, how to respond, which keywords generate one phone call, which keywords are cheap. I'm going to make you all masters. Do you have mobile email template? Yes, I do, and they will get in the next update released if you have the pro version. Sorry if you mentioned this already, but are there only yes, that will be in the next update. You will see more. Okay. What steps are necessary to create additional niches? You don't need to create additional niches. You can just create a campaign and enter the name of the campaign and add keywords. Or if you have the pro version, you can get pre-selected niches and fill out the keywords. We haven't implemented yet that you can enter your own keywords for that niche, and that is something I feel you guys want. So this is something what we're going to add to it. Yeah, just check out SendGrid. It makes sense to put time in it. Is pre-selected niche keywords research? Yes. So because not everybody is a Google specialist and knows which keywords those niches use. So what I have provided is that you can select a niche and automatically the keywords for that niche get pre-filled. So I like actually that feature a lot because I only have to think once for a niche, let's say limo service, and you see automatically those keywords get filled out. So that is why I like that feature. Actually this feature came from my end because this with AdWords related, and I know not everybody has that specialty. Can search location be selected by zip code and not by city? Yeah. So you have to think on the keyword here. This city get part of the keyword, and that is how business will use to show the ad. So they probably show limo service city, and that is how okay, so that is, I have only 2 pre-selected niches. Do I need to do it? No, we will take care of the next next update, Philip, no problem. Could you add the taxi to the keyword list? Yeah, I will you can it's if you feel taxi is a good keyword, you type in taxi and you add it. That's all what you need to do. Very simple. And if you live in the United Kingdom, you probably want to add cab. For location, do we need to input state of same name in different city? Yeah, if you have the same city names, add the state to it. Could you add restaurants to the keywords list also? I'm not so big fan from restaurants to target, honestly, because the average ticket is not that high. If you are in social marketing, maybe it works well. I don't want to promote restaurants as a good niche to go after. So I think by this you want to find out those keywords by yourself and use those keywords. And what I feel is that you want to create your save your keywords as a niche, and you can pre-select them. So there's something what we're going to implement probably. Is there a limit of how many keywords and ads you can run at a time? No, but be aware that how more keywords and cities you enter, how longer it takes that the search is complete. So don't overkill the system. So if you start a campaign in emails and dashboard, you will see which email have been sent, and if there's a problem you can add it here. So there's a dashboard of sent emails, and you can edit the email and you can resend, or if you edit the email it gets automatically resent. So with that, are there any other questions about Lead Finder Jack? I live in the area where a lot of cities and zip codes. Should I limit my search? It depends how on your niche and how many many results you get back to it. So just start small and add to it if you need more results. Can you import your own leads to email? Leads to email. You cannot upload emails, but you can upload domain names. So I didn't want to make this an email autoresponder pure sang, but I wanted to make this a lead generation tool. Is there a way to enter zip code instead of state? Yes. Just enter here is the zip code as a location. Every version, the Pro version and the Lite version, comes with free updates. That means if a feature does not work, we will update that feature with no extra price. This is a great protocol to your team. Thanks for putting this together. Thank Michael. Yes, we worked 9 months on it and it's well tested. So is Lead Tracker Jack the same as this is? No, Lead Tracker Jack is a call tracking software system which you need to get paid for each call or for each email you send to a business. But you need clients which are willing to pay for that call and paying for that email. Lead Finder Jack will help you to find those clients. $37 for the Pro. Is this the time pay with lifetime update Jack? Yes, with the same features. So if we add a complete new feature, that will not be included in the $37. But the features which covers now, you get updates for that. So if Google changed the code, we need to change that it keeps working, and Google changes all the time. So that is a challenge for us. But if we add, for example, quack list or whatever, this is complete new function. That is a new feature. Are the tutorials videos? I see a tutorial button, but I have yes. Yes, so those are training videos, and I need to work a little bit on the layout. I was working on it and I messed up, so I need to finish that. So, but in the membership side, there are those tutorials nice shown. So I don't know if I can log in the membership site really quick. Let me try that for you guys. Oh, this is the wrong one, sorry. So if you log in the membership site, you see training, and then all those training videos which goes over every part are shown. Okay, so lead funnel general, the settings, emails, search, and the campaigns. And what's the last one? Company. And also, if you go back to the home page, you can go to the masterclass masterclass. So if you click on that, then this covers the masterclass, and that is the video. But what it covers is, I'm going in detail about which niches are work and which strategy you should do with the software. Okay, then I'm going to cover much more than is covered here. I'm going to cover when the business is responding to your email, how to convert them, what to offer. Okay, and then advanced price strategy. Not every niche is the same. For some niches you can charge a certain amount, for other niches you can charge more. So and then we will have on the call some proven members and tells you what they did to become successful. And also that I'm going to cover which keywords you go after, which niches, which keywords are still affordable. And a lot of you guys don't know what are the keywords to go after, and which Google AdWords ads convert. And also an important part is which website converts. So that is more, in the beginning we will cover how to get a client, and then we move on how to do the fulfillment. Yes, will we have ongoing access? Yes, once you buy the OTO, they will be shown in the members area. Is the OTO from Lead Tracker Jack included as part of this? I haven't talked of that. Thanks, Gary. I appreciate your time. So I need to think a little bit on that. Probably that's a good idea, actually. So I have a very, I think I have a very good webinar training about AdWords, and I might offer that as a bonus for the OTO. So you bring me on ideas. So dit is de sales page. Have you slept the last 48 hours? Yes, I did. So dit is the membership site from Lead Finder Jack, and once you're in, you want to click on this image and check out the OGO if you haven't bought it, because I do think the OGO is much more worth than those are 4 high valuable webinars. Okay. Will OGO be also in PDF, scripts, Word documents? I haven't planned that. It's $47 for 4 webinars. It's a lot of. It's very affordable. Those webinars, of course, they will be recorded. The audio map, they will be recorded. No problem about that. So, and they will be available in the membership site. I think masterclass. So there's a section for masterclass, and they will be shown here. And you have access when you upgrade it to the masterclass. So I do think that you want. I think if you want to be successful, you need to have those skill set. So Lead Finder Jack will help you to contact business will contact you, but that is part of the puzzle. The second part of the puzzle is to convert them and to do the fulfillment. Yeah, Derek, did you already buy, because you keep asking that, the PPC webinar? I think I will do that. I like your idea. I haven't talked about that. The PPC webinar itself has already a lot of value, but I really want to make you guys successful. So I'm going to offer that, but for Derek, for you, for sure, because you brought me on the idea. What product or service does the OGO teach fulfillment? So, Dennis, this comes back to that a day has only 24 hours, and some niches and some services and the way how you do things determines how successful you will be. So we're going to train you which business to target, how to target them, what to do when they respond. We're going to show you role play and all kind of things to convert them. And once you have them as client, how to do the fulfillment. So there's a lot to it from that if a business responds, and also to convert them and to do the fulfillment. What does the training start? When does training start? I think it's Wednesday over a week. When does the training start? Yeah. So after the launch. Everybody, but the OGO is on a dime sale, so if you consider you want to grab it now. And those are 4 training sessions. Is the fulfillment for PPC or for lead gen or what? I'm a PPC master, so I'm going to touch base on that, and so I find it very easily for specific niches to do the fulfillment with PPC. So we might cover other strategies like Craigslist, but I like PPC a lot for certain niches. And you guys might have not that good experience, but I'm going to make you an expert too in it. And it is not hard. If you have seen my webinar about AdWords, you will find out that it is not hard. And with the tools I'm going to provide and the training I'm going to provide, it's straightforward. So we will do an upgrade, and your niches will show more. Your Lead Finder Jack will show you more niches in the next upgrade. So don't worry. It's just the first day of the launch, so with that said, I really appreciate your time. If you haven't bought Lead Finder Jack yet, take a look at now. It's still very affordable, and it will during the launch. This is the most affordable price you can get it. After launch, we will raise the price significantly. So Philip, thank you. If you need a backup copy of the webinar, let me know. Thank Doc, I appreciate that. So hopefully it went well, but it's always go to webinar stuff, so you never know. Good stuff. Thanks, Deanna. I appreciate that. Appreciate all your time, and I want all that you. Your lead gun is $97. Your price is an absolute bargain. Yes, that's what I think too. But Lead Kahuna has the name at the moment, so that's why they are able to ask that high ticket price. And I'm going to. Quick question: will there a special token for customer website? Yes, there will. It's coming in the next release, Joe. Thanks, Jace. I'm not going to repeat that about Lead Kahuna. Joe, thank you. Great product. So really appreciate your time and all your feedback. If you have any questions after this webinar, you can always send me support. I get support at leadfinderjack.com. And please check out if you are in need for more clients, check out Lead Finder Jack. I have found out, and with me 75 beta tests too, that Lead Finder Jack really will help you to find those clients. Determine your niche, either it's by SEO or by creating mobile website or by reputation marketing or whatever your niche is. Get your foot in the door, get to know them, get a credit card for your service, and expand your service for that business. This is what we're going to teach you in the masterclass. So not only that they're going to respond to your email, but also to convert them to a service, to a monthly service where you can set up a business. Thanks, Stu. I really look forward to see you in that training. Great presentation, very clear and straightforward. Got the OTO, but was questioning if Nessa yourself felt my reservation. Thank you. It sounded really awesome. Thank you. Les, I'm pleased that you're in. Will fulfillment solution be product or considered at a later date? Fulfillment solutions. So part of those 4 training classes, I will cover fulfillment, okay? And I'm going to offer the Google AdWords training so there's no question about it that you get high value. So what I'm going to do is probably I'm going to put the AdWords training already in the masterclass, so you have something to watch and to study on. I do not see the mobile email. Now the mobile email is coming in the next update, James. Karen, you're welcome. Appreciate your time. So with that said, thanks. So far I love this software and your training is awesome too. Thanks, Janine. I appreciate your feedback. So with that said, please check it out. If you need more clients, this is the tool which makes more than 75 beta testers successful, and I use it also. So thank you so much.